Welcome back to another episode of Dylan's Travels. This week we're going to be traveling to Miami. We're going to be staying at South Beach for a week. Right now we're at the Marriott George Bush Airport Hotel, and they should have a tram coming behind me. Went ahead and booked here because our flight is really early in the morning, and my brother suggested that we stay here. Be really convenient, just hop on this train right here. It takes us to the terminal. I don't know which one we're going to yet. But yeah, so I went on a ride on that already just to check it out. I'm supposed to be out looking for something to eat for dinner. Rose is upstairs in the room watching Stranger Things. No, I think it's Princess Diaries 2. I think that's what she's watching. We're going to watch Stranger Things later. I'm supposed to be looking for something to eat. Like I said, our flight isn't until 7:15 in the morning. So we're going to stay here, and I'm going to go look for something to eat. I think right at the hotel they have, because I don't feel like leaving nowhere and go get anything to eat. We'll go see what they have. I'll probably bring it up to the room for her, but I took a little ride on this already just to play around, and we'll be back on it in the morning. All right, we'll see y'all then. All right, I got the menu out. Calling Rosa up there in the room and see what she wants. I'll read it off. What looks good is truffle chicken melt sandwich, avocado, local bacon, pepper jack cheese, chipotle mayo, arugula. Ooh, this looks good. It's a sandwich. Ooh, looks good. I'll see what she's gonna get. All right, headed back to the room. I got pizza, margarita pizza. Let's see what the pizza looks like. Oh, with peppers filling it. Looks pretty good for Marriott pizza. Not bad. All right, this is the flight day. I'll show you how easy it is to get to down to the train. It's easy. I grabbed one of these little baskets here. Put our stuff on downstairs. Keep walking, show you what it's like leaving here. Hit that, it should open, and it didn't open. To S, level S. And that's it. This will take us right to the tram. And you don't have to check out, just leave your room. There's nothing on the mobile app and nothing on the TV. But we did finish the last 2 episodes of Stranger Things last night. Here comes Subway 3. Car 3, please. Woo, there it goes. Back. Hotel. That's it. Have a seat, please. All right, and that was a little short walk from the hotel room right down to this train. All right, and that's it. We'll go check in our luggage through security. That's it. All right, that was a little bit of a stressful moment. First of all, when I got off the train, I got off at the wrong terminal. Got off at Terminal C, which was United, so we're trying to check our luggage in there, and wouldn't work, so I was asking for help, and then they said, "Sir, American Airlines, not United Airlines." So then we get back on the train, go back down, get back over here and try to scan in, and it was Air. Wouldn't let us, yeah, they changed the flight. But it's the same time, so it was a previous change, it just didn't update in the system. I don't know, but anyway, we got the tickets, and now we're headed to our gate, so I can figure out where coffee is after that. Getting ready to take off. We're in the very, very first row here. Plenty of leg room. Let's take a look around. Yep.
Plenty of leg room.
All right. Next stop, we're just gonna relax and
Drink my tea.
yeah, have tea and coffee or little biscuits. right, we'll see y'all whenever we land. All right, we made it to the 1104, which was scary because the elevator kept jumping up and down. Okay, here we go. This is the non-staged video. Our first look at the room. All right, there's the, let's go straight to the patio like I would do on a cruise ship. Okay, it's a semi-obstructed beach view. Yeah, no, that's still nice. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh yeah, there's our pool down there. All right, take another quick look before it gets all messy with our luggage, which our luggage is on the way. Spent about 3 hours on the beach. This is nice. This little area with coffee. All right, and let's see what the bathroom looks like.
You don't have a gauge for him?
All right, this is day 2 here in South Beach. Just getting up this morning. Happy 4th of July. And right across the street from the Cadillac, I found this Cuban little cafe, Cuban coffee, which is right here. A little bitty, like the size of, look, there's your little creamer cup. So it's pretty small and very, very strong. But actually, it's really good. Not too sweet. She has to go on a sugar, so I'd say just a little bit. So if this is just a little bit of sugar, it's plenty. Well, here on day 2, we have an excursion planned. Today we're going to be going to Little Havana. It's supposed to be it's a food, drink, and cigar tour. I think one cigar shop we're going to tour. But last night we went down to Washington Avenue and ate at a restaurant called La Ventana. It was pretty good. The drinks were better actually than the food we had, but the food was all right. It was a Colombian restaurant. We had some kind of like deep fried, like small potato, like deep fried in some kind of batter. That was pretty good. And then the plate was Colombian ground beef. Rosa had she had the lobster with it. And what else was there? Egg, rice, beans. Oh, and the pork belly. That was probably the best thing on the plate. And what did we get? Gosh, dragon fruit mojito. That was good. So that was a little bit of yesterday, but yesterday was really much to wind down and just get ready for the rest of the week we have planned here. All right, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my coffee. Go back in and order Rosa a bagel. She says she wants a bagel with cream cheese. Headed back into Miami. I booked us an excursion with Miami Culinary Tours, and it's gonna tour some places to eat, hopefully drink, and a cigar making place. I do know that. And we're in the Uber now, taking I guess about a 25-minute drive back across. And she told us to be there about 1:15, so it looks like we're going to be on time. So kind of excited about this one. We'll see how it goes, and we'll take you along for the ride as well. All right, I'll check back in when we get there.
I'm telling them a little bit about the Cuban Revolution. So the Cubans came in 1959-ish. Came here thinking they were only going to be here for a temporary amount of time because everybody thought that they were fleeing Fidel Castro's new government, but they thought the United States government would take him out of office quickly. Obviously, this is not how things played out, and Castro ruled arguably past his death. And so with that came this realization that they were never going back to Cuba. So the idea formed that they would recreate Cuba here.
Did we already get beat over here?
I don't know.
If you like to dance, this is where you come. Whether you're a local or a visitor, this is a great place to salsa, and it's a great place to, do the whole nightclub thing because on the weekends they're open till like 5, 6 a.m.
Wow.
Which I only see when I wake up early. Anyway, so it opened up in the 30s and it quickly became like a gangster hangout because if you wanted to gamble underground, if you wanted to get involved in, you know, like big boxing matches and stuff like that, this is where you would come for betting. The federal government started to catch on to this, and a majority of their most wanted list was coming here to gamble. So they started hanging out in the front, waiting for these guys to come out so they could arrest them. Only the owners understood that the guys the feds wanted to arrest were like their most profitable clients. So instead of risking their income, they built a secret entrance in the back. So people could slip in and out, and the feds would just be like sitting out here all day waiting for these guys to come out. They never would.
Music gets me moving.
Nice. That looks good.
The Cuban sandwich. It wasn't even really invented by Cubans, and the bread wasn't even invented by Cubans. So the Cuban sandwich became a thing in the 1930s because Tampa was the cigar capital of the world, actually, and so a lot of Cuban refugees were coming to work in the factories there, and they noticed a need for lunch.
All right, off to the next stop. We had our,
Yeah.
we're not going to talk about first stop. Get some coffee, which I already had. I did have some this morning. I guess I have to get another one, just not drink the whole thing. Yeah. See how much different it is this time than when I had it this morning. Wow.
I do, please. You're awesome. Thank you.
Damn, that's good.
So here, that doesn't happen because you only have 4 ways that you can order it, and 2 of them are black with sugar and 2 of them are white with sugar, and that's it. It's served with tacitas. These little cups that are filled to the top, black with sugar, are served with little cups, tacitas, to indicate that it's meant to be shared, because this one cup actually serves 4 to 6 people. It has 4 to 6 shots of Cuban espresso, which I'm sure you can imagine I had no idea.
Okay, what I showed you this morning, this is actually the serving. Not the whole cup, this is the serving. I was doing a size comparison this morning, vlogging me drinking, like putting this little thing next to the cup. I was like, I don't know why they gave me this cup, but you know, I thought it was like to put sugar or something. I don't know. That's bizarre.
So, does anyone play dominoes actually? Yeah? So, Cubans have Cuban dominoes. They have their own rules, their own regulations, their own way to play. It is the official pastime of Cuba. And the neighborhood was really born right here because when the refugees started to move into this area, they needed to get together to have meetings to talk about like the logistics of starting a new life. There's really a lot to go through in terms of the economy and the government, the local government, and so they would drag furniture from their houses, sit out here when it was a dirt lot, and they would talk about how they were going to do things going forward. But at the end of their meetings, dominoes would start because this is, you know, a part, it's ingrained in their lifestyle. So this eventually turns into a de facto park. People are just every single day bringing tables and chairs and they're playing out here, but it's hot and there's wind and there's rain. So after 10 years of this, the city's like, well, they're not going anywhere, so I guess we'll build them a park. and they built this park in 1974, which was great until around 1980. Miami changed a lot around that time of life because we became the headquarters for a very popular product coming out of Colombia that would stop here and then be distributed to a lot of Americans who like to stay up for days on end, and Cuban coffee wasn't doing the trick. So with that comes a lot of money, but there also comes a lot of crime, a lot of corruption, a lot of violence, and so this 24-hour, at that time, game hall is not being used for dominoes anymore. Hey. Hola. I know, look at this. Isn't it beautiful? We can do a little spin through because I have to pick up our snacks. But here we're going to have a croqueta, and we're going to have a pastelito de guayaba, which has guava taste inside. Neither of which any true Miamian can seem to live without. You know, another, it's like a Cuban coffee. It's just a staple of almost daily cuisine.
The one day a year I could wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The croqueta, which all Cubans think they invented, is actually from France. And it's basically a little fried, I mean it looks like a mozzarella stick, but it's just a little fried flour mixture with ham and sometimes cheese that they turn into a nice greasy snack, which goes very well with one too many mojitos, which is the... Here, take the other one too. I don't have enough napkins, but I can get more. So one of those.
Use your same.
All right, so what do you think about it?
Good.
Yeah, okay. They can put in another cigar. So you can have a cigar that has flavors from all different plants, which gives it like a roller coaster feel. Or you can have a full leaf cigar, which comes from one plant. Either way, it's all hand rolled, like he's doing right here. It's all organic, and it's totally vegan. I told you, veggies, right? Because they have to glue the outer leaf onto the cigar, and to do that, they use a tree sap. So the whole thing is, you know, no chemicals, no byproduct of any animal of any kind. So.
Vacation mode. Waking up today's Tuesday, July 5th. We're out here on the beach watching the sunrise. Haven't seen it from this coast before. Oh, plenty of sunsets, but unless we're on the cruise ship, then we know. Then we've seen it, but not from Florida itself. And today we're probably just gonna go get some coffee. I'm going to after this, and then we'll do our morning walk and just see what the rest of the day, what we have planned. All right, well, we're gonna enjoy this sunrise. Be back later. And just coming in from the walk. No, from the sunrise. And here's the little pool area when you walk in from the beach. Nobody here right now, but I do have a lot of sand on me. I'll have to dust myself off before I get inside. Just went for a little walking tour around the hotel, the Cadillac Resort. And now I'm on this little path here. It goes north and south. It goes pretty far. I think it's like 6 or 8 miles. Pretty far. Little walking trail, but and I got to get some shots from the resort above and some of the beach. And right now we're gonna walk to go get some coffee. Haven't had coffee yet. Had missed the rain and expected to rain a lot here too. So I had to hang out. I missed the golden hour of drone footage. But I did take a walk through the resort itself too. You can see the entrance and little lobby area. It's not too big. I thought this place would be a little bit bigger than it is, but there's still plenty to do. And they do have the little breakfast area. They have a breakfast buffet every morning. You can eat dinner there at night. And that's pretty nice and cozy, but mainly we've been eating out. Yeah, last night was probably the best dinner at Versace's mansion, the restaurant, which is now a restaurant. I think it's a resort too, you can stay there. And tonight we'll be at Havanna, 1957. We're gonna eat there tonight and see what else we can go explore and do. But I've been hitting this regular coffee place up. It's right across the street. I did the Cuban coffee once. That was enough. It's very good, but you can't drink a lot of it. I like a good 8 ounces of coffee. Now we're approaching the entrance to the resort here, the front. And you can eat here as well. You can sit outside and eat. Yeah, but overall, it was a nice hotel. Nice place to stay. Entrance right behind me. No crosswalk here, I just got to cross the street. But yeah, that's the entrance right when you walk in is the lobby. A little bit further is a bar area where they have little snacks. You can get croissants and other little pastries. And then of course, you go on down and then there's the pool. 2 pools, one's adult only, and then one's the family pool. All right, I'm gonna come across here without getting hit. Now, some cars go pretty fast here. I'm not in any hurry to go. But yeah, behind me is the resort here. All right, now we're on our way back to the airport. That was our 5 days here at the Cadillac. It was good. Yesterday we just spent the whole day on the beach, rented a cabana, as you can see, though in my drone footage there. Yeah, I spent the whole day there, about 5 hours on the beach. Water was quite full of seaweed, but it was nice just resting out there.
Yeah, it was.
And then we went and had a burger joint right down the road called the Tavern, and then had a pint of ice cream from a little coffee shop I've been going to. All right, we're gonna be arriving home, let's see, about 12 o'clock. Our flight leaves in 2.5 hours, so we got plenty of time. Be at the airport by 8, and we'll see what this meal is served this time on this flight home. All right, well, that was good. Until our next trip that we record, we'll see y'all on the next one. Bye-bye.